Hey girl, I'm back with another video. If you're new here, my name is Brittany, better known as Beauty with BJ, both on here and on Instagram. If you're not following me there, if you're not subscribed to me here, I would strongly encourage you to do both, girlfriend. Like, what you doing? You're here now, so like, why not be here to stay? You know what I'm saying? So today I created this super cute purple eye look, and I used the colored Raine X Power collaboration palette. Like, I know, who knew that Power kind of had a palette out there, right? So girl, this palette is so cute. I'm late to the party, but I'm here now. It is what it is. I'm late to the party on this palette because it is not new. I just decided to get my hands on it and go ahead and create some magic, which is what I did. I did want to do a detailed cut crease, so that's what I went ahead and did in this video. So this video is specifically focused on the eyes. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and list everything else in the description box, so please make sure you check that out because everything will be there. And if you're anything like me, when you see somebody on YouTube or anybody else on camera that's kind of like close in your complexion, seeing the shades and things that they use for their concealer, foundation, stuff like that, it helps out a lot. So I will detail all of those things in the description box. Make sure you check it out. Chime in the comment section and let me know what you guys think of this look, because y'all be a little quiet in my comment section. So let me know what you think of this look. Subscribe to my videos. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I've said that a million times, and I just want to make sure that you guys hear me when I say that. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Okay, so first I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelid. I'm using the Louise eyeshadow base. This is in the shade Rumour 3. And this just creates a really nice canvas, really smooth for you to go ahead and apply your eyeshadow. I like to put it on my hand first just to kind of like warm the product up so that it can kind of spread a little bit better. And then I just take the brush that I'm going to use and I just kind of tap it into the product like this. And then I just tap it on my eyelid. I don't like to rub it in. I don't like to smear it or anything like that. I just kind of like lightly tap it on my eyelid just to pat it in, get it on there nice and good. And this kind of helps when it starts to get tacky too. It kind of helps with not overdoing it, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this until I have a nice, even, smooth layer here. Okay, so now that I have a pretty smooth base, you see how it's kind of like, it's smooth, it's flat, because I want to give you guys a heads up with this base, and probably with, you know, your concealer or any base that you're using, you want to make sure that you have a nice flat canvas, if you will, because your eyeshadow is literally going to lay over and follow behind exactly what your base is doing. So if your base has creases, your shadow is going to, you know, stick to the base, lay on the base, and it's going to also have creases. It's not going to fall into those spots where there is no base. If that makes any sense. I hope I wasn't too wordy and I didn't confuse you, but that's the gist. The trail right here at the bottom of the palette, I'm just going to kind of swirl my brush in here. Tap it off. And I'm going to start to just kind of like carve out, not really carve out, but just kind of start to make a half moon, maybe. That's what you can call it. But I'm just building up, I'm gonna start to build up colors here so that I can have a nice background after I cut my crease. And honestly, this part doesn't have to be perfect because you're not really gonna see this part like that. You're not gonna see this whole thing when you cut your crease. You're not gonna see all this. So you wanna have a nice layer, but it don't have to be perfect. This shows up really good on camera. It's actually really pretty. Testify is right here next to it. It's like it's a plum color. That's just basically how to put it. It's a nice plum color. And I'm gonna go right up, not all the way above that, but like kind of like halfway through. And I'm gonna do the same thing. Like basically kind of covering half of it and then also showing half of it. Covering half of Betrayal, but showing Testify. And you see it's darkening it up, it's giving it some depth. So it's giving you a nice gradient transition. It's not just like stacked on top of one another, like piled up. Personally like to give a little extra to the tail end so that it can be, when you start to bring all your colors together, this is the part of the eye that has the most depth. Like it has the deepest color. So I give a little extra love to the outer V of my eye, the outer part right here. Into this is Deception, and I'm just going to do the same thing that I just did with Betrayal and Testify, and I'm just going to go up a little bit higher. Now I'm going in with a softer color now, just to kind of like smooth out the edges so it's not so rough as it gets closer to my eyebrows. Now we're gonna cut our crease. We're gonna use that same base. I'm using my same Louise base that I just showed you guys. My favorite brush to cut my creases, everybody has their own favorite, but you do want to have a brush that's nice and flat. You see how flat my brush is? And a part of it being this flat too is because it still kind of has some product in it, because I just used it on the other eye. But you do want to have a brush that's nice and flat. And I'm gonna put some more of that base on my hand like I did before. This is my favorite brush to use. This is from the Crayoncase. This is from their ink pens collection for their brushes. This is number 3. I think you can see that. I'm trying to get it together with this light in. There you go. This is number 3. And so I just kind of tap it like into it. I want to pick up enough, but I don't want to pick up too much. And in the beginning of it, I mainly focus it on the very top of my brush, because that's the part that's cutting the crease at first. Okay, so I start out by, now if my angle gets off on this part, I apologize in advance, because I'm trying to look into 2 mirrors that I have down here, and I'm trying to look into the camera, and I'm trying to still make sure that I can have a good angle for you guys. So with my brush, I have product on it, and at first I just kind of like do a little dot right here at the lower center of my lid. Look up real quick. That's gonna let me know where I want to cut my crease at, because if you cut it, I have kind of hooded eyelids, and so if I'm not careful, I'll do my cut crease on my lid, or I'll do it not high enough and you won't be able to see my cut crease. So now I'm gonna just go from there, and I'm just gonna use that, trying to do what you can see, I'm gonna use that kind of as a guide. So I'm going to cut Just gonna go down. Don't worry, we'll clean it up in a minute. I just want to be able to cut it. So now that my crease is ready, I went ahead and started doing my outer V with Testify, but I shouldn't have done that. I should have just went with starting to fill up my crease first because my base started to crease real bad. So I'm gonna go in with Truth, this gorgeous purple color right here. It's a shimmer shade. So I'm gonna take another flat brush. See if y'all can tell, it's just a flat brush. And I'm just gonna tap it in to that purple shade, like that. And I'm gonna just pop it right on top of my base. Look at that, so pretty. And I'm just gonna keep doing that until it's covered. So now that we've done our crease, I'm gonna now go in with this white iridescent shimmer color here. It's called Legacy. I'm gonna use this and go right on top of that purple that we just put down. Now we're gonna go in with Snitch, just to deepen up that outer V that we were talking about earlier, to go on the other side of the crease. And I'm just kind of darkening it up, paying more attention to the tail end. I don't want to go over too much, and you want to kind of gradually, like, you don't want it to be a perfect line down the middle. You don't want it to be like such a profound, like, kind of like line going down the middle, like a half and half. You want it to be like, you know, maybe take your brush over a little bit here, maybe up there, you know, kind of like let it overlap nicely. And this is Snitch that we're using. And then from here, we're gonna go in with Alibi. That's this dark kind of glitter color. It's almost like a really deep gray. And I just put that on the outside as well. And we're almost done with the eyes. All we have to do is go in with our liner, mascara, and lashes. And that's it on the eyes.